Second year, still had no idea what I wanted to do, panicking, and I'm sure there's a lot of students in the room that are still thinking the same thing. I actually had one of the tutors say to me, I can't believe you still don't know what you want to do. And I was like, oh, well, what do you expect? It's criminology, it's so broad. So she actually said to me, well, what are you interested in? And I said, I still don't know everything. So she said, at the end of one of the subjects, it was law for criminal justice professionals, which I'm not sure if it's still available. I haven't looked into it that far, but it's a really good subject to do. Every session, from what I remember, there was different agencies come through, speak about what they do, and then give contacts at the end so you can network with them, stay in contact, and that's what I did. We had a lady that came through from Corrective Services and she spoke about it, and I was like, oh, that's interesting. So my tutor actually got me volunteering experience at Numbaba Correctional Centre, so I was there for 2 years, and I went through, it was through Rosie, so it wasn't paid, it was volunteer experience, and we did all the activities and programs for them. So we'd do things like dance classes or yoga classes or things like that for the prisoners once a week. From there, it sort of inspired me. I was like, well, I really like dealing with these people. I want to make a difference. Not so much, wasn't really interested in doing community stuff like probation and parole. I sort of felt that I wanted to make a difference after they'd had already done everything that they had done and try and work from the bottom up. So that's why I chose corrections as it is. So a custodial correctional officer, obviously we work in the prison, we monitor and maintain the security of the correctional environment, and we supervise and provide services to the prisoners on a daily basis. So we look after their health, their welfare, their safety, everything that they need while they're in custody. So that's why what we're trying to do is build more programs and opportunities for them in the prison to be able to stay out, so that we are trying to lower that capacity. So that's where we pass them on to probation and parole, and we deal with them, we have, submit reports with each other and that sort of stuff. So their corrective services is very broad as well. So you can do probation and parole, working in the prisons, and then there's also heaps of research opportunities available as well. So we also interact with police, solicitors, contractors, the public. So there's a lot of different private sector opportunities available along that you can meet while working in corrective services as well. So there's heaps of different things that you can do. I guess how do I try and assist with changing those sort of behaviours is that you try and model the desired behaviour that you would want them to do. So that's what corrective services is. They're sort of revolve around is that you model the desired behaviours, teach them communication skills. That's what they lack, is a lot of the prisons really lack communication skills. And then you also introduce them to programs like drugs, alcohol, domestic violence, anger management, and they can even do year 10 and uni courses as well. They have the opportunity, if approved, to do a university course. How did Griffith help me with my job? You don't need the degree to get into corrective services, but you get paid more. Griffith helps me and a lot with understanding discourses and behaviour of prisoners, and it also helps me when I'm communicating with them, if they're really upset or they've got a lot going on, they're very elevated and I need to bring them down. Criminology helps you understand why they are acting the way they are right now. It also, we learn a lot about mental illness, situational awareness, and understanding legislation as well. Griffith will teach you that, but you also learn that while you're doing the academy at the job. So, but understanding the legislation is a key course, a key thing for the job as well. No other uni offers such a unique degree. Like I said before, other unis will say, yeah, we do crime subjects and that sort of thing, but nothing is criminology and criminal justice like Griffith. And yeah, cool. I'll be out there afterwards to speak with people as well.